on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end.
He's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay. Now a play fake here on first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10. Once again from the 28.
2nd and 10.
He finds his target. It's Evans. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 12-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 10 yards away, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
Because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often? Matt Gay on for the extra point. And look at this, it's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Michael Pruitt, the big tight end, is intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They run. This is Lewis. And he is going to be stopped. Line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Richardson now. Throwing on 1st down. And this is caught by Evans. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They'll run it now out of the gun. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Richardson operating from the gun. He's going to take a shot at and Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown on the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Lewis. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Mariota to Lewis on the draw. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play, and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Pulled in at the 24. Corey Coleman, 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. An impressive punt return of 76 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach, but it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they hit the ball and kick it right to him.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point.
Delay of game, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Gay is on for the point after. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Setting up the screen here, it's Barber. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. A reminder, later tonight, Sunday Night Football will see a game in the NFL 100 series, a rematch of the very first AFL-NFL championship game, later, of course, known as Super Bowl I. It pits the Packers against the Chiefs from Arrowhead, and that should be a fun one. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 2nd down now, it's Lewis. Lewis has the 1st down and then some. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll stay with Lewis here on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. On 3rd down, Mariota. He gets it to Humphries. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
Yes, sir. certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. A draw play here. Lewis. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points, and now, as you said, they got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. You got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn.
And this is taken in at the 5. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his set?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Barber. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. He'll find Barber out of the backfield. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Peyton Barber, as time expires in the first half, as the Buccaneers, and he takes off with it. It's a fake. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you get...
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he's going to get taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Okay, I wish I could say this from experience, but I have talked to people about this. When you've had a big return for a touchdown, the hardest thing to do the rest of the game is to make good decisions. Because after you've gotten one, you expect to get another one. In this case, he needed to tamp back the enthusiasm a little bit.
Airing this one out for Evans. He's got a man complete. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 92 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Oh, I think the Bucs got it, and they did. Tampa Bay football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Back to throw. Richardson. He completes it to Evans. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth. Looking to throw. Richardson airing this one out for Evans. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Here's the 2nd and 7. And now he'll tuck it in, and he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys continue to pour it on. And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Shotgun handoff for Lewis. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A gain of 3, 2nd down. They try again with Lewis. Hurdles over him. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. It's caught. Humphreys. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. On the NFL scoreboard, they are in the 3rd now in New Orleans. The gap's getting wider there. The Saints have scored again. They go play action here on 1st down. Drew Brees. And got his man complete. Give him 32 on the play. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Back now in Nashville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. 1st down, Mariota. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. And now a throw on 1st down there, but